So if we talk about an existing house, which in Santa Cruz seems to be more of the case, um, it usually starts with somebody, a family, somebody who owns a house, who has a dream or an idea, and a lot of times it's motivated by they need more space. A lot of times it's motivated by just an old house. So you got to have a plan. It has to start on a piece of paper, essentially. As it evolves from paper, all the details, it's got to go through all the city bureaucracy to make sure that everybody there is happy with it. And then once we get through all that stuff, then the actual fun actually begins. So in an existing condition, the first piece of work is the demolition. You go in there and identify the areas that need to be taken apart. And once you've done that, then you just, there's no science to demolition. It's hard work and hammers and, it's messy, ugly work. But that's the first thing that has to happen. From there, there's usually some level of new foundation, whether it be digging new foundation for outside of what's existing or something internally underneath the existing house. Once the foundation is put in, then all of the structure starts to happen. The puzzle from the structural end starts to go together, which is usually in today's world a fairly complicated endeavor, especially in a retrofit situation where you're taking, in a lot of cases, a 1930s building that was built, when things were different. And now you're taking it into a condition where the world we live in is just a much more reactive world, if you want to call it that. And we have to build things that are built to withstand earthquakes as much as possible. That I guess in California or in Santa Cruz in general, that's the main thing that we build towards is earthquakes. So it's amazing how much structure goes into one little house. We often joke that there's, especially in today, well, this is changing, but in the past, you will end up with a small forest in a house.